microphones coming over because my broadcast software last time was not broadcasting my voice. I also have to set it in, or I don't have to, but I put it in performance mode to guarantee absolute quality. So let's see here. Wow. Okay, so let's see here. Where am I at? I'm sorry if you hear feedback. Alright, everything's working as proper, so let's go ahead and get this stream going. Alright, so if you like what you see here today, be sure to give me a follow. I'm also on Mixer under the same name, and on YouTube at Xenomorph as the first name, Ronan as the last. You can also find me on Twitter. It's kind of weird how my Twitter's set up. I really don't know how to use it that well. But it's at BEEGEMYSTER1234, but I still show up as Xenomorph Ronan on Twitter. I have no idea why or how that worked out, but anyway, let's do a new game, standard mode, and speedrun some Resident Evil. And it would help if I tried to drink my Mountain Dew after I took the lid off. Alright, let's do this. And yes, I run with unlimited special items, so I don't have the rocket launcher yet. I really want it, but I bought everything else first because that's usually, the rocket launcher is usually the first thing I go for in a game. And I just wanted to get, you know, the Raiden because it just looked unique and fun. And I don't really regret it. See, this starts off kind of like, I think Silent Hill PT is what made everybody go to the first-person mode in horror games. Even if it is just the very beginning of the game. I really wish that Allison Road would have got its funding and came out. I'm not sure what happened with that. Now, I'm going to be skipping the cutscene, so if you're in it for the story, sorry about that. But basically, Nemesis attacks you in your apartment right off the bat. I usually know my way around. I just kept turning around there for whatever reason. I never claimed to be the most intelligent person there is. So you can't really hold that one against me. Nemesis drops through the roof. Oh, hey, buddy. Alright. Make it out of another story window. But yeah, I absolutely love this remake. Now, people complain about it being a little short. It is really short. I can beat the game sometimes in about an hour and a half, give or take. And, you know, the first game they said was short, but I do prefer the PS1 game because, well, you know, I grew up playing PlayStation, Super Nintendo, stuff like that. And it was magical for me as a kid.
You okay?
And this part actually makes me sad because they didn't kill Brad the same way. And I was a pretty demented kid. I thought that was awesome when Nemesis just shoved that tentacle through the back of his neck. You kill him as Carlos in this game.
Hey, wait!
Like he becomes a zombie instead.
Damn it!
We've got to be dreaming. How could this many people be infected?
Which really probably has no relevance to the story whatsoever, how Brad dies, but it showed that Nemesis was a threat against the stars, so I feel it was an important moment, personally. But at least he still says stop while he's, you know, chasing you, so kudos to that. I like the old design of Nemesis's face better, too. Not that the new one isn't badass, but
You! Down there! Get to the
This is another ode to the original in here. This guy, except he doesn't mention anything about his daughter. In the original, after she says September 28th daylight, and you end up outside the apartment,
There's a helicopter take you to safety.
you end up in a room with this guy, and he says, I'm not going anywhere without my daughter, or something like that. I can't remember exactly. That's fine. You can stay in there and get eaten. Gotta let this guy drool on me, and then we can make it to the garage. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Oh, I don't think so. Boom, perfect dodge. Alright, now let's get on this elevator. I don't know why I like this part so much. I think the music with the way Nemesis is dressed just kind of gives it a fun feel.
It's my turn, bitch.
I gotta say, they made Jill a lot more badass, like, in this game. She was kind of a sweetheart in the original. Not that she wasn't badass and a sweetheart at the same time. But in the original, she was more of a nice person. In this one, she's got that attitude where it's like, she's seen some shit.
Hey! Fuckface!
Now, Carlos, there's no calls for that language.
I think
Who's the dipshit that closed this?
on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I took a couple weeks off work
Gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
because,
He's all yours.
well, number one, I don't want to get sick right now,
You're in good hands.
and number two,
Hazard countermeasure service. You'd be
my
safe.
spine just is not in good shape.
Fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused it.
I've had to have my spine healed 4 times now, prednisone.
Shelter.
They're wanting me to do physical therapy and possibly have a disc sheared down. So,
It's this way.
I'm, currently I've been off work for about 18 days. I'm going back tomorrow. So I have beat this game a ton in that time frame. I mean a ton. Little known fact, that guy right there that's sitting in pain, he played in Aliens, and you can't see it really. I'm not sure why it's so dark right now, like why the light's out above it, but that's a Terminator and Alien reference right there. Usually the light's on over it. They have a ton of Capcom references in this game. I mean, no shock, but...
Jill?
And this should be a red herb. I am going to get the shotgun this speed run because I've learned something. And that is, the shotgun is really good against the hunters, Gamma and Beta. So now let's store that, So we're gonna want, I'm gonna leave the bolt cutters in here. I'm gonna get out the lockpick, because the bolt cutters are really easy to get. So I'll get the Raiden out, Infinite CBR, or CQBR I meant. Alright, so now we're gonna get Recovery Coin. And our assault coin. Another assault coin. I don't need the defense coin in this game mode. So we're going to use the STARS Field Combat Manual just for easier dodging purposes. Alright. Now she's going to heal up like Wolverine because of those coins. Let's get out here and cause some damage. Alright. Not messing around with that guy. Continuing on. Yeah, that's nothing I want. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to take these zombies. I did not mean to do that. Now I have nothing to defend myself against Nemesis with. Except a gun, so let's hope I can hit his chest. Alright. Now there should be 3 of them coming at me. 1, 2, 3, and there's 3 or 4 down the stairs as well. Probably should double tap, but who cares? You know, I accidentally hit the joystick a little bit too hard with that one. Went all the way over. Alright, problem solved. I'm going to switch to my machine gun, simply because there's so many right here. And because I'm not 100% a marksman on this game either. There we go. Alright, now let's go get this water hose. And we get to go back up to the stairs and to the left of the Toy Uncle. It's a creepy name for a toy store. But it's fine. Go. That guy's gonna get up anyway, but we'll see. I may end up skipping the shotgun for time's sake. That is not an alive zombie, by the way. I am currently playing the game through on Nightmare Mode. I'm not streaming that for, well, because I suck at Nightmare Mode, the last boss. I am not good at dodging Nemesis's attacks.
Gotta put this out.
Using key items. Gotcha. The spider level was easier than I thought it was going to be. See what I mean? Like why I traveled lightly there. You can't skip that little dialogue. Basically, behind this door, Nikolai kills his own ally, and he has a little talk with you about life and the meaning of killing people, all that goody stuff. Alright, so what we're going to do is store this, since we're not going to need it for a moment. Alright. I am going to get the shotgun ammo at least and store it. I mean, that's the right thing to do. There's a first aid spray in that cabinet as well. If you're playing through and you want to grab it, which I'm going to. I'm going to stock up for the final Nemesis fight. You know, if Nemesis hits you 3 times in normal mode, you die, and he's pretty damn quick. Switch to machine gun because there's going to be dogs coming around this fence. Right about here, and then you just aim down. With that assault coin, it makes it so much easier. Also, on harder modes, these zombies behind the fence are whip heads, what I call whip heads. And so basically, they can hit you from behind that fence. I'm not sure why that didn't kill him. I know why that didn't kill, because I didn't aim right. I'm stop messing around there. Alright, let's just continue with the speed run. As I get all squirrely and try to do fancy stuff. Alright, now here's where you want the Raiden. Because, back it up. There we go. This creepy zombie right here. Like, I make sure to take her head off. For some reason, she's a little bit tougher, and she's got the creepiest face. Here we go. A red herb. I'm going to store that because you get... This item pouch comes in handy. You get 2 more green herbs, which you will need. Because these spiders get you pregnant, and that's the only thing that gets you unpregnant. For lack of better terms. You definitely want the machine gun and not the Raiden for those.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
See, here's the 2 other herbs, which I'm going to use one immediately. There's a document telling you about it. So once you unlock this, a spider comes down and puts babies in her belly. I just explained the Resident Evil birds and bees to you there. When a spider and a lady love each other very much.
Fucking gross.
Like that one. Then, because these also help you in your fight against Nemesis, or if you accidentally wind up getting pregnant. That's right. I got turned around for a second. Sorry, folks. You go down this way. I was dead-ending myself, even though I've done this a million times. Sometimes I just think my brain is no good. Don't need handgun ammo. So let's go get these other 3 done. Going to turn up... Oh. He was already up there. The sound of the machine gun scares them off, too. Which is kind of a cool thing. But I prefer to kill them so I can lift a switch without getting hit. Then 2 more is going to pop through there. That guy and that guy. Alright. 1 more down. Like I said, those coins come in handy. The iron defense coins are amazing as well. Because they give you more health, which you need in the harder difficulties. But, see, just got pregnant. Unskippable. There we go. Spider babies were made of guacamole. Really? Again? How many of them are there? Alright, let's get this last one turned, and then you've got 2 to 3 more rights to take, and you are out of here. I tried to dodge. I legitimately hit the dodge button. See how she's kind of hurt right now? Give her a second, and she's just going to be running just fine, folks. Just fine. Let's just make it to the exit. Who cares about the spiders? They're all getting fried with electricity right now anyway.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch.
Our next encounter with Nemesis is coming up relatively quick.
Carlos, it's...
Hang up the phone, Jill. Or the walkie-talkie. Excuse me. Yeah, this is where he pops out of the wall. Jump scare.
Kidding me?
Alright, there we go. I got lucky there. And we got some zombies down here. And Nemesis hopefully won't get the drop on me. I don't want to die during this playthrough, although I might. Oh. Okay, well, that's not a big deal, because she can just throw him off. Like, bye, Nemesis. If I can make it in the door without him hitting me, then it's another kind of cutscene. Alright, there we go. But he can follow you into safe rooms. Keep that in mind. It didn't make him like Mr. X, but he is still kind of, not as badass as Mr. X in this game. In the original game, he's even more so. But in this game, he's kind of not. Oh, he usually appears in front of me. I'm not joking. Alright. No, get off me! Really? Really? Come on, Jill. Fight it! I knew that would happen. I knew it. He knocked me right into a zombie. Made me die during my speed run. It's on. It is on, Nemesis. Literally, he usually drops down in front of you and does like a superhero pose right there. And then two zombies come from behind him. I don't think I've ever had him actually show up behind me there. Doesn't matter. We're still making pretty decent time. We'll try something stupid. Dang it. I knew that was stupid, but you can't blame me because I was going... See, there he is. In front of me this time. Alright, there we go. I told you that was a one-time fluke. Sometimes the Raiden knocks him out for 30 seconds. Which is the long period of knocking Nemesis out. If you can make it in here, Nemesis won't follow you in here because this is a key point. FA2, RA3, SA2.
Carlos, I'm in the Alright, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos.
Unfortunately, the valid route confirmed thing is not skippable.
You are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Sounds good to me. But we all know it's not going to be that simple. Here comes a whiphead, as I call them. He ain't coming back. Alright, so now what I'm going to do... Hi, Nemesis. Here we go. Just run past them. That's all I'm doing. The Nemesis is going to be a little pain in the butt. There we go. Got him to drop another case. I don't need it, it's for a handgun. And I am not going to use a handgun. Just throw that out there right now, unless it's the Magnum. Using grenades also is an instant 30-second stun, just so you know. There's a hit pouch you get if you put all 3 of those in there, which I'm not going to do. Because I'm kind of speed running. Like I said, I'm being a little bit squirrely today, too. I realize that.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker! You want stars? I'll give you stars!
You know, like I said, she's a lot more badass in this one. Alright, that should have slowed him down enough for me to get here and kick the vent twice. And then I'm going to have to turn around and either punch him with the Raiden, or I'm going to have to shoot him with the machine gun. The machine gun always being the safer bet for me. And, you know, as I say that, he grabs my face, and I just lay there because, why not, Jill? Why not? Come on, reload a little bit quicker. Why are you doing this? Don't kill her! Did he kill me? Did he? No, he didn't. Okay. You know what's cool about that? Boom. What you gonna do now, Nemesis? Nothing. You gonna fall over. You're gonna let me by right now.
Now's my chance.
Alright, we are through the door. Now here's where you come into the Hunter Gammas. I forgot to get the shotgun, but that's no big deal. They automatically give it to you the next time you play as Jill after you play as Carlos. In the same room with the grenade launcher. So not a big deal at all, really.
Carlos, do you...
Let's just get through this level. Also, the Raiden is a one-hit, one-kill for the giant Gammas, too. And once they open their mouth, but you're not always guaranteed the kill if you just hit the pink. It's got to be a specific part of the mouth. So it's kind of a risk either way.
I'm definitely burning these clothes.
They are a one-hit, one-kill monster, and here's your first one you're going to see. Even though in the original Resident Evil, the monsters in the tunnels were actually giant worms that came out of the walls in the original 3.
What the fuck was that?
There's an area back there with some health stuff, I think, or some bullets. So, if you're playing through, you can go under the waterfall. And there's also a memo you need to get your bookworm, for lack of better terms, achievement. I forget what they're called. Really? I think I will. I did not know those were there. I will have to remember that my next playthrough. But here's the battery you need right here. I'm going to actually discard this because I really don't need it. Especially since everything's one hit, one kill down here. So I'll take the battery, put it in the slot. You don't even have to move it around like you did the original. In the original, you actually had to, like, move. No, that was 4, never mind. Resident Evil 4 was, amazing, and they're remaking it, too. I don't know how I feel about them remaking 4. That's gonna cut deep if they don't do it right. While they're stunned, take time to reload. That way they can't get to you and insta-kill you. Make sure you run backwards first, too. I should have thrown that out there. I get it. Using key points, just making sure I'm going the right way. Which I was 99% sure I was. Now, the bad thing is about this. I've never been able to climb this ladder without accidentally walking back down it because of how narrow the path is. Let's see if I can do it this time. I did it. I actually did it. I didn't fall back down the ladder. Congratulations, me. Alright, let's get this door open. Look around. Not really anything of interest. Oh no, 100 gamma. What will I do? Reload. Aim and kill. Even if you don't use the health coins, doubling up on your assault coins, I cannot tell you how much that helps. Because it gives you so much more firepower to your weapons. And we are officially out of the sewers, and about to fight Nemesis for the first time. We can get rid of this big old hunk of dookie. Also, the trickiest toy uncle to find, the toy to shoot, is on top of that light, in my opinion. That and the forklift near the end.
Carlos.
He can't hear you. I wish if you canceled it out, it could do something like make you unable to leave or whatever because Carlos couldn't hear you the first time. That would be kind of stupid, but kind of funny at the same time. Make it worth skipping, it's a bad thing. I'm personally grateful they didn't, though.
Can use weapons? I gotta get out. Quick.
Got a little ahead of myself there. Seems a lot easier after playing it on Nightmare mode, though. Like how our weapons just disappeared for that cutscene. Hint Capcom update. Hint. I have yet to play the Resistance DLC yet. I started it up, but I never played it because it was time for me to go to bed because my wife had to be at work. So, not at work, but asleep for work soon, I should say. By the time it had downloaded. You know what? Having a fire pit, I know that that would be uncomfortable as hell right there. And that metal would be burning the shit out of her skin. And yes, I know I didn't grab the grenade launcher where I needed to, but like I said, next time I see him, I will have it.
Maybe I can. Alright, let's do this.
Yes, I will take the explosive rounds. Any rounds for the grenade launcher I can get for the final battle. Alright, reload. He is going to charge me. There we go. And that's how you take down Nemesis. Unfortunately, it doesn't let you pillage the rest of the area. You just kind of fall off.
It's Jill. Do you
Sorry, I'm trying to skip. You gotta wait for the right moment. It hadn't quite loaded yet. Get a little closer. Boom shakalaka. Alright. I feel like I've cleared out this place quite enough. I am going to grab the barrel for the shotgun in here and store it. And the, yeah. You always want the explosive powder. There's a lot of goodies in here, and even though this is technically a speed run, I'm not going for a world record, and I am going to store all my goodies.
If you're heading to the station, take that service alley out in front of the shop, okay?
Handgun ammo? I don't think so. Yes, I will take that. That makes your shotgun semi-auto. Explosive A. Yes, I will take that and I will store it.
The key's hanging on the wall.
Disease. Yes, I will take the green herb. Alright. So we're going to store these, grab the key, and get out of here. Store. 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 There we go. And we are going to grab the rounds from upstairs as well. In the house we gotta go to over here. In nightmare mode, the zombie's alive. In this mode he might be. This whiphead's tricky because he always goes around the corner. But rest assured, he'll come back. I need to find out what they're really called. They're not really called whipheads. I know they've got an enemy called the Palehead that's an earlier version of the Regenerator from 4. There we go. Which, I think this game brings to light that the Los Plagos have been around a lot longer than you would think. Which is a parasite from 4 that they combine with the T-Virus. There's my rounds. Like I said, you're going to want all you can get. It helps with the speed run if you just continually shoot Nemesis with it. Here's where he gets his rocket launcher. Shall be good. That's actually a badass scene, so if you haven't watched the actual storyline, I recommend. I highly recommend. He can catch up to you and punch you too, so you just want to run and gun. Not like that. Definitely not like that. There we go. I dodged at least. He should be healing up rather nicely though, just to be honest. It takes about a minute. You want to kill that whip head. Then dodge his laser. Made it past the first part. Dodge. 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 And now you should be good to make it to the Toy Uncle so that he can shoot a giant Toy Uncle head down at you. I'm at caution. I get it. Discarding key item. Fine. We'll get rid of it right now. Yes. I'm not going to waste that because she'll heal up on her own by the time I get there. Actually, you don't even need to save the explosive rounds for the final showdown. You can actually use them during the second showdown, which I forgot to tell you about. Like, there's a showdown in front of the clock tower, which a lot of people online said wasn't in the game, but the clock tower scene is different, but definitely in there. That's just an extended mag for your pistol and or a silencer. So it's not even that big a deal. Alright, I'm Jill. Let's move as quick as possible. There's a lot of people that do this, and it is faster upstairs, but I just don't like doing that. Unless I'm going for the actual speedrun next time, like the world record or something, or I'm trying to get S-Class on hardcore, which I haven't done yet. I might do that. But otherwise, I don't see the need. Or I don't feel the need. I see the need, but I don't feel the need. Come on, Carlos. We're running from a giant monster, and you want to stop and chat.
I know we didn't get off to a great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Why do you always block a doorway while you're talking?
What matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Alright, now let's open the world's slowest opening gate, as they don't duck under it. No, they don't. What they do, they wait for it to go all the way up over their head. I'd be ducking under it, and then shutting it behind me, hitting the button to shut it behind me. That way, if Nemesis is coming, he's got at least a little obstacle.
It's fine by me.
But I didn't write the script. Alright, now we get to play as Carlos, because the train derailed. And you're at the police station. Jill's the only survivor of the train wreck because the game would be pretty damn short if she wasn't. Now loading.
Oh, it's been a while.
Oh, okay.
Subway's got to be clear.
I'll answer that message later.
All right, keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police
Are you
station.
sure it looks like a graveyard?
It looks like a cemetery to me.
Or cemetery. It would be the same thing, technically. Zombie Brad. Like I said, Nemesis, don't kill him in this game, you do. He drops a key card, which is essential to you getting all the parts to your gun. If you kill him before this guy opens the door, get his key card. Which I shouldn't have taken because it eats up an item slot, but I was just showing you. Nothing better to do at the moment. You gotta wait for him to stop talking anyway before you can
Don't care.
progress.
I got a job to do.
Get Carlos's hip pouch. That'll add 2 more at least.
Worth a damn, then Bard's in the STARS office. Let's find him and take him into custody.
Let's see here. Going to store it. Store it. Store it. Store it. Store it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do. Cavalry. Iron Defense, Assault. Cavalry, Iron Defense, Assault. Raiden, and Infinite CQRB.
Custody?
Excuse me.
This was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this. I've located the STARS office. Remember,
That's
Bard
all
has
cool.
access to Umbrella's darkest
I know you
secrets.
located the STARS office.
We'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain.
Good to know.
Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
Yeah. You too, man.
See, over here's a box you can use to actually use that card in.
STARS ID to crack this.
Obviously, I'm not going to because there's no point in really gathering stuff up for Carlos. He's a
What the hell was
very
that thing?
basic character in this game where his levels aren't too long.
Here we go.
I do like the bullet effects on the windows. It's not a liquor coming through the window, it's a zombie in this mode. The liquor actually comes through the window in Nightmare mode. I have not played Inferno yet. I have not unlocked Inferno yet.
RPD, welcome. T, you copy? There's something real nasty.
We get it. There's something real nasty, Carlos. I'm making sure there wasn't anybody on my right. Oh, I forgot to put the STARS handbook in there. I didn't do the perfect dodge in time. which is fine. Still got the iron defense key. What the hell? Literally thought I killed that dude. He ain't coming back now? Ooh, hello.
Kind of fucked up shooting cops.
First step, we're gonna get the detonator off the wall. Second stop, we're going upstairs for the key to what I call the evidence room, even though it's technically a storage room of some sort. I forget what it's actually called. That guy's going to be alive when we come back down. Not when you're going up. It's meant to just give you a little bit of a jump fright. And there should be a guy around here on the floor that is alive. We'll just go ahead and take care of him. There's the key. I need to become a better shot with the Raiden. Walk through popping heads. I didn't go down far enough. That was my fault. There's a liquor around the corner here. To just be aimed and ready. Oh, okay. Apparently, he waited until I unaimed. Which is fine. He's still gonna die. Just the same. Alright, safety deposit room's what it's called. Alright. Use the key. There should be a little zombie around the corner to the left. There's some rifle ammo in locker 106. Just so you know. But what I'm after is 104 and 109. Because 109 is a grenade and 104 progresses you through the game. You're going to see why I want the grenade here in a minute. Okay. So we're going to go grab the battery. Okay. And then we are going to combine that with the detonator.
No.
And then we are going to go down to locker 109. I don't need the ammo that's in that one. That's the only reason I didn't do 106. Alright, so we got that. Now, what we're going to do is go back up the stairs after the zombie falls to the floor here and we shoot it. And we're going to place a detonator on the wall for 3 seconds. Hide in a urinal, pop out, and then you're going to have approximately 11 zombies to deal with. I heard someone describe it as insane. I disagree. I feel the hospital is a bit more insane than these. But what we're going to do here is try to aim it. Bam. Alright, so now we're going to check our corners just to make sure it did do the damage.
One at a time, take a number.
And believe it or not, there's still one behind the door that's going to give you a jump scare. There we go. And now a liquor is going to pop out.
This asshole.
If you keep hitting X, you dodge his kill attack and then kick him in the leg. And then you can proceed to take him down, maybe. He's not cooperating this game. Where you at? Go ahead and die, jeez. Took him a minute. Still wasn't convinced he was quite dead. Now the STARS office, all you gotta do is walk in
This'll take some time. Look around, see if
to
you
progress, and then walk out. Look at that. Done and done. And now here's the Nemesis clock fight scene that everyone insists is not in the game. Now, granted, it did happen differently in the original game. Quite a bit differently, but the clock tower is in here. No one can convince me otherwise, because I'm going to show you.
Am I the only one who made it? Carla?
Like I said, shotgun. Ooh, mine rounds. Yes, I will take them. Like I said, shotgun and that are both here. But we're going to store all of our rounds. No, we're not. We are not going to store all of them. We're going to store that. We are going to store the lock. The lockpick we use next. I'm going to store this. I know that seems counterintuitive. We're going to go with explosive powder A, explosive powder B, and then we are going to combine them. We're going to get flame rounds. Nemesis is highly flammable in this game. Take that out. We're going to combine them with that. And we are also going to get out our mine rounds. Actually, you know what? Explosive rounds should do it. This should all be enough to take him down. And I'll get a first aid spray just in case. We are going to store the Raiden. I'm going to grab the shotgun. Which only takes up one item slot for whatever reason. We're going to actually get this out of the way as well. Now we're going to store it, and we are going to proceed with the grenade launcher and the machine gun for the Nemesis. Now up here you got a few zombies on the right. As I look left. Not him, but that guy. And there's going to be more coming from the left. You always want to reload before you go around any corner. He's down for the count, and then there's some up here too. Like I said, you do want all of the explosive rounds that you can muster up. And there's an opportunity to grab them after Nemesis is down on this level. So you definitely want to check that out.
Walker's still alive. I can't stay here.
Alright, so we skip that. Gonna knock those boards up. I would like to say, I did not know that she didn't automatically run. That's why I let go of the joystick. Yes, continue. So I know now that you actually have to hold the joystick in. I thought that was a cutscene. Legitimately. I'd always just hit the joystick for fun. Now I know. Because she can't run like that in the normal game. I wish she could. But she's got like a little bottom leg trot she does.
Oh, come on!
She's not reloading for whatever reason. I feel like that's a mistake, but she should be reloading. Kind of staggering. Boom. I got more explosive rounds. I'm going to snag that up. We're going to go grab as many rounds as possible. Flame rounds, yes. Handgun ammo, no. I don't know if there's going to be any none of the cars are open at the moment. Shotgun shells. I'll get those later. What the hell? Yeah, what up now? Green herb, yes. We're going to combine them. Then, what we're going to do is we are going to grab that shotgun ammo. Even though I don't have the shotgun on me at the moment, that is for the hunters later on. We want the mine rounds. He opens the car doors by landing on them. You want him to land on the cars. I don't know where he landed at. Oh, okay, well, there's my first clue. The flame round's hurting the most, like I said. I should probably be saving those for the second to final boss fight. The final boss fight, you actually get a railgun, which is nice. See, that killed him by default. The flame. So now what we're going to do is run around and collect ammo. Hang up on that. Well, since I'm injured, I'm going to use my crappy one there and just pick up the mine rounds. I'll discard shotgun ammo for mine rounds. Because like I said, the shotgun's not that crucial in the game. But I am getting all I can for that final boss fight with Nemesis before the final boss fight. Oh, guess not. Alright. So, now we're going to go start this cutscene up. Now that we've got everything we can get. Yeah, she's been laying there for like 12 hours. Carlos is like, oh hey, found you. Here we go.
You're gonna be okay. I promise.
Tyrell, where's...
Zombies galore in here. I want to make sure I put these down for good when I do. Like I said, the Raiden's amazing. I'm just not the best shot with it yet. Although it is very, very satisfying. But there is why it's not the best weapon in my arsenal. There we go, finally. Yep, just shove her off. Now we're switching back to that. Gonna go grab this tape recorder.
Welcome to the office of Dr. Nathaniel Robb.
Discard this.
Please state your business.
Now we're going to go up the stairs, drop down into the little grassy area. get the key, go back upstairs, open the nurse's office, and get the code card. Little zombie drop, but his head's already busted. So nothing to worry about there. Then what we're going to do is go through this door and take care of the zombie that's laying down on the roof access. Alright. Now we're going to go down here and to the right, drop down, and jump over the bench. Now we gotta go all the way back upstairs after doing this annoying lock cutscene thing. Luckily, the stairs are really close. I will have to check my map. No, I don't. Or maybe I do. Who knows? I'm going to turn left and see if that ends me up anywhere I want to be. That's correct. Okay, I did memorize that. That's good. Now here's a bunch of zombies in here. I'm going to make sure they stay dead. Especially when Jill comes back. Well, I'm not going to bring Jill back up here with her lockpick, but probably the right thing to do. Alright. They are officially not coming back. There's a, I'm not going to open the locker this time, but there's a little jump scare in there. I mean, literally, it's just a zombie that's not really a zombie anymore. It just falls out at you. Switch to the machine gun because now, you guessed it, we come into contact with the first hunter. Which also has a one-shot, one-kill. Hopefully you don't use it on me. Gonna shoot him in the mouth. Best I can. He don't always use it, but he can. There we go. Hunter down.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so now where we're going is the nurse's station. So all the way down and to the left here. The combination of that's 9-3 in case anyone's wondering. Alright. First combination lock, 9-3-7. Second combination lock, 9-15-7. Third one, just 9 and 3. Alright, now once I do this, there's zombies behind me that pop out. Hello. A little bit of a reloady there. The other zombies will have to climb over the desk to get to me. And honestly, I don't see that happening. There's literally nothing of interest in that room. A couple hunters in there, which is a pain in the ass. Let's see what I got. I do not have a grenade either, so we're going to have to be careful. 2 zombies in here. And if anyone's interested, a lockpick box for Jill over there. And here's where you get the tape to the tape recorder. Oh, they're not done with me. You know, I really do not like this room. I don't know why they made the hunters such a pain in the ass. In this room, but they are. Here, well, hello. And dodge. Okay, his dodge button is not working. Just go ahead and die, Hunter. Hunter Beta, I should say. The Hunter Gammas are the big boys. And we got one in here, should be to the left. They usually reset him for whatever reason to the left over there. Alright. Now, guess what? Combine the tape recorder with the tape, and you can play the tape at the door. But not before fighting a horde of zombies. They come through the emergency entrance. Few more steps and they should bust out, so I'm going to try to... There we go. Zombies are down. I don't trust this one. And for good reason, apparently. Nor this one. There we go. And this guy is also, he falls off if you don't kill him. And he's alive. Or she, depending on which mode you're playing on. I think they switch up the zombies, I might be wrong. I am going to grab a couple grenades off the table, though. Discard the key card. Now we can go into Dr. Nathaniel Bard's office. Right here around the corner.
To know was what the documents were doing in your office in the first place.
But she's dead with a shot to the forehead. And he deserves it after you hear this recording.
I'm the best biologist you'll ever meet, you bedpan-changing waste of a nursing degree. Of course I have...
Trying to sip my Pepsi and do this at the same time.
Bard. Tyrell.
It's Bard, he's been shot. Isn't there a computer? Alright. Now Carlos typing ferociously. And we can go in here and get the vaccine out of the fridge. Luckily, conveniently, he stuck it in the fridge. And we can discard this.
Alright, Joe. Hang tight. T?
Oh no, whatever will I do? I think we all learned a lesson here. Oh yeah. Forgot about you, buddy. And you. Stay safe. 2 double doors and then another set on the left, and then we can inject Jill.
You're gonna be okay, Joe. Better grab some gear. Sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
I will take the first aid spray, yeah, of course. I've already got my other grenade for the other hunter. Now what you want to do is grab this detonator right off the boot.
Oh, the fun shit.
Because if you don't, you're going to wish you did. Alright, now, what we do here, guard yourself, but that door is more important than even yourself. Because Jill's in there. No, because the game will be over if you let the zombies get near that. because they tear it down, kind of like in Black Ops. They literally tear down the barricade. Somehow they can't figure out eating anything other than brains, or how to work a simple lock. They can figure out a damn barricade. This is not a really hard part of the game. It just requires really quick action. And you gotta keep checking all corners until they're funneled through that door. Because eventually all the shutters shut, and they're all funneled through there, which is kind of fun. It's like kind of like a shooting fish in a barrel, so to speak. Once the electricity goes out, you'll see why I grabbed that grenade here in a second. Because there's going to be a hunter pop through the door behind me. Hunter beta. There's one more hunter that comes out too through the window during the second to final wave of zombies. If you stand close to that, it draws the zombies to you, which is a good thing, because they won't be trying to tear down the barricade as hard.
Oh, come on.
Shit. All I gotta say. I know where the breaker's at. There we go. The grenade has a bit of a ridiculous blast radius on this. Better grab all you can quick, because if not, then they do get to that door. Now, they do, even on really above hardcore mode, they give you enough time to keep turning and shooting. Like, it's not incredibly difficult. I have failed this mission a couple times, though. As many times as I beat this game, I'm not 100% on point all the time. Yep, whip head. I can't wait until he says almost got there. We go. He just said it. When that hunter comes in, that's going to be a pain though. I literally hate fighting those during this part because, well, they're not really that easy to fight when you got waves of zombies coming at you. But you also want 2 grenades, because there's a huge wave of them that comes through the center, and once they do that, you want to blow them up so that you can get the transmitter, or the plastic explosive, lack of better terms. I think it's a plastic explosive. No, it's not C4. Before you get the explosive, there he goes. Hello, buddy. You wanna definitely take that group of zombies down. There we go. I like how the grenades don't hurt me, but they totally kill everything beside me. Little whip head down. Now the Raiden does come in handy later on as well. See, here's where you want the other grenade. Now all you gotta do is hold off. No real reason to gather up supplies as Carlos, since this is the last time you actually play as him. 15 seconds of just shooting fish in a barrel. And then I don't even have to do anything else. Alright. Skip the little radio call. And skip that. And now we are Jill Valentine again. And this is where you can get your machine gun G18 as well. Just so you all know. Right there on the table, and you can get your Magnum from the top floor by squeezing into that little area. Handgun ammo, don't think so. I'm going to go to the emergency. Oh yeah, that's right, I took care of these already. They come back alive at Jill if you don't take care of them good enough. And there's a hunter that pops through this door down here too. Not this door, but once you get to the emergency entrance area. Like I said, I do want to get my rounds. My inventory is full. Alright, well. So long. The acid rounds are the ones that kill the hunters the fastest.
This must be the way underground.
I've never found every secret in that room, but I'm sure there's something.
How is it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
Might play some Final Fantasy VII today, too. Sorry if my gaming chair is a little squeaky. Need to put some WD-40 on it or something. Guess I'll take the hip pouch. And probably shouldn't have took the shells out then. Gonna need that. Where are my shotguns? There they are. Go. Got the Raiden, the shotgun ammo. I need 2 more slots. So I think what I'm going to do is store that for now. I don't know how good of an idea that was. Well, that actually was a good idea. Because once I go back through that room and drop down, that's when I use the raiding on these guys. Because you can't kill them before that. Where you blow the fuse.
I must admit, I respect
Get some pale heads coming out.
but I'm afraid our games end here.
You think this is over?
Shotgun's kind of nice, actually. I haven't used it that much in this game. You also get the shotgun stock from the beginning if you put one of the crystals in, too. I'm going to switch to this. That's what I forgot to do. I was going to put the grenade launcher in. Oh well. Neither here nor there because it don't matter. Little drop. Another little... Oh, hi, dog. I like how it didn't really give me a choice. It was just like, you know, you're going to be stunned when the dogs attack. There's only 2 of them there, so... If you get rid of one, the other one... Come on, Jill. Don't die. Don't die. 3 shots to the head's all it takes. Alright. We'll, go around here, because there's only one zombie. There's a crate that falls. Oh no, a puzzle. What am I gonna do? Alright. Basically... Dude's down, and if you want it, there's a little gun add-on over there. Personally, don't need it. Personally, don't care. So basically, do not interact with that at all. What we're going to do... See, I'm already healed. What we're going to do is we're going to go up the stairs. It's going to be a room full of 3 or 4 guys in here. 1 pale head, bunch of zombies, 3 guys. Like that. There we go. That's just a document. This leads you back to your save room, so I'm just going to go ahead and unlock that. Now we're going to go down here. I'm going to switch to my shotgun. I've never killed a hunter beta with my shotgun. I don't think. I'm going to try it out. I've heard it's very effective. And it is. Kudos to that tip I found online. Right. So remember that that area I told you not to mess with the elevator? Now, we can put the shotgun away because there's only a gamma left, and literally, I just want my raid-in right now. And then before we fight Nemesis the final, or the second to final time, I'll get the other one out. So, went out the wrong door, damn it. Alright, so what we do is we go out here. And then the door I just came from was on the right there. This is the door I came in through. Reason you don't interact with that is, look, the elevators are set up perfectly where you only have to push 1 switch. Bring up the next one. Which creates you a path to go over there and down. Do not need high-grade gunpowder either. Let's switch to my machine gun because there's a crate with a ton of zombies that pops open down here before you get to that switch. And then when you come back, there's a hunter gamma in the other one. we're gonna do is make sure they ain't coming back. Now, I'm going to keep this gun out for the Hunter Gamma because once it flares its head, I'm going to try to show you the instant kill that this gun has with it. Like I said, the gun's amazing, but I'm not the best shot there is. Come on, scare me. Insta-kill. Alright, so now what we do, we go back over the bridge and back through the door, back to our save room. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to snipe with this gun. Right there is a zombie head. They turn into whip heads, or what I call whip heads if you don't. And I missed. Okay, but it's a good thing I'm not down on the ground with him. So we can take him down still. Now, this guy down here, his head's a little bit trickier to hit. That was on me that I didn't hit it the first time on the other guy. Now we'll put the fuses in the fuse backs. There we go. I'll take the elevator up. I have no use for it, but I'm going to show you a very useful item box. Back here, in that box right there, there is an extended barrel for the mag. The 44 Smith & Wesson.
This way.
That was the sad part where Tyrell gets killed, but you're not going to see that, so. You gotta get up close for him to fake punch in the buttons. Even though they made it to where his fingers don't even get anywhere near the buttons on the game. Basically, Nemesis rips this dude apart.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
You can't run during this part either. I wish you could.
Let's get this done.
Alright, now we get to see Jill's awkward peek around the corner. Well, no, I was able to skip it before that time. Beat. Now, what we're going to do, go upstairs and get the USB drive for that. That's a save room in there, just in case you're wondering. You know what? I just thought about it. Hunter Gamma, or Hunter Beta is everywhere. We're going to do, we're going to store this little fella right here. We're going to get out our M3 shotgun. And then we should be set. Since the shotgun is very effective against them. Wasn't worried about the herb, I did see it. Go down here. Right there's the vaccine mixing machine, and over here's my USB thumb drive.
Override keys.
You have to have 2 parts to the vaccine and combine them yourself. I'm not sure how scientific that is, the way she does it in the game, but it works. Now we go downstairs and plug this bad boy in. This is what I call the Palehead room. And other people call it that online as well. There's about 4 or 5 Paleheads and a zombie in here, so... Oops. Once you do that, there's 2 coming around the corner. 1 crawling. And 1 not. And this one coming down the stairs. So let's get this guy first. And get up here to where it's difficult on them to get to me. While I reload. He's going to stumble and fall over. Or I will make him. There's also one that later on pops out of this vent. Let's go after the more difficult vaccine part to get. There's one around the corner here too. Hello. Green herb, I think I'll take that one. Alright, so now what we do... This scientist is dead. You don't have to worry about him. The one down here around the corner is not dead. He's undead. And so you must deal with him swiftly if you don't want to get bit.
This must be what powers it.
Now we get to push in this power cell. Then go around the corner and scan the hand. Here's where you come into contact with 200 or 300 gammas, and this is explosive powder, which I want. Alright. Maximizing my ammo. Hellhead, a couple whip heads. Hellheads, zombies, everything in this room you can imagine. Here's the Hellhead. Oh, we aren't done yet. Here's the first half to the vaccine.
Okay, this looks like I could be used in vaccine development.
Actually, no. We're going to need this gun. But only for emergency. Trying to scratch my head through my hat. Bust out. Ooh, a third. What do I owe this pleasure? Alright, now that they're down, we can continue on with our game. Should be another palehead crawling around on the floor. Don't worry about him. I'll take care of him. He didn't come through the vent. Huh. Kinda shocked. A little disappointed they didn't give you the thermal scope kill for him either.
I might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
Go. Now we go back up the stairs, let the machine do its work. I was trying to think on if it lets me use the safe room before that one fight with Nemesis, and it does. So we're good. Alright, so it's middle, left, no matter what difficulty. Not really that interesting of an animation, but this takes you directly to a cutscene, and then you crawl through a little hole where Nemesis attacks you, and you gotta hold L so that his tentacle will eventually blow off of you. Don't blow off of him, but... You know, I'm kind of surprised at that one scene I did die at, that it doesn't tell you to hold L to run, because that makes it seem like a cutscene to me. Alright, so now, this is the part where we store all of the unnecessary items. That's necessary. We want the MGL. We want that out of there. Because why would we use that? Right. Mine rounds. Mine rounds. Explosives. Oh, I knew I got more in here somewhere. Mine rounds. There's rounds all over here too. You know, I think I'm going to actually... I wish you could store the vaccine, but it's a cutscene, is why you can't. I'm going to store that, because if I can overwhelm him, then having the rounds is better than, well, having first aid. Explosive A, we're going to do with that. About that. Okay, well, we'll just go with what we got. That should be enough, I would hope. One would hope.
God's name is this place?
It just sucks that you can't carry all the ammo you want to. I could have gotten another pouch. That's my fault. I could have carried 2 more 6-packs of ammo. But here we go. Let's just overwhelm this guy. No, don't kill me, don't kill me. Ow. Nope. Okay, he didn't kill me. We're good. We're good. Get up, Jill. Get up. Are you injured? Alright, you're injured, but he's no good against fire. That's the only good thing. Okay, now that he's down, don't fire anymore, and now he's going to do an electric scream. Alright, so now we're going to powerhouse kill this dude. Gonna overwhelm him. Alright, so now we're going to switch to our machine gun. Alright, now we're not going to switch to our machine gun. Little fire for him there. Mine rounds are amazing against him too. Simply because... Put one between me and the zombie too. There we go. They kind of throw him off balance, which is awesome. Alright, reload. Reload your gun. Don't know why I was singing a song like that, because it doesn't quite make sense, does it? Or it makes perfect sense. One of the two. I'm rambling. I shall stop. Alright, come on. I'm gonna put the explosive rounds in because I feel like that's going to do me the best good right now. Number 4? Yes. That is what I wanted to do. That's not where I want to be though. Let's go ahead and use this. Whip that. Bam. Like I said, overwhelming him is the best thing to do because he has some pretty strong attacks.
Nikolai, where did you go?
And now we don't even need this gun. Because Final Nemesis, all you need is a machine gun. On this mode, anyway. And the giant-ass railgun in the middle of the room, which is nice.
Opening compartment.
Now we're talking.
Alright, come on, show me your pustules.
That, did you?
Alright, now one thing I will point out is I'm kind of screwed. I do need this. No! I'm dead. I can't believe I died fighting Final Nemesis on normal. I forgot. No, don't. Why would I do that? I died one time. I forgot to grab the first aid spray. What I am going to do is we're going to use our iron defense coins to give her even more health. We're going to stock up on herbs. So, what we do now is combine and combine. And we want the machine gun for sure. I mean, you can do it with a grenade launch. I prefer the machine gun during this fight. Let's get this out.
Compartment.
Now we're talking. Felt that, did you? How about some more?
There we go. Okay. Now, that's a very strong attack he has, but it did not deal any damage. Will you reload, Jill? Come on. Okay, there we go. Now he's gonna fall.
Two power sources remaining.
Well, I'll get it in before he wakes up. There we go.
One power source remaining.
The iron defense coins do help.
I'm gonna put you
By the
right
way,
on your ass.
now here's more pustules. He's doing the drum roll attack. There we go. Right, now this should be the last time we hit him.
All power sources activated. Powering
You think I
up.
don't know how to fuck you up?
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't skip this because still gonna put the gun in his mouth.
Come on!
And he is now dead, as you can tell. By the giant gaping hole in him. Nemesis is one of my all-time favorite bad guys in any game. I hate that my chair makes that noise if I move around.
Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop him. I can still catch
There's really no other boss fight after this. You just gotta shoot Nikolai while he's struggling with Carlos. It's not that hard, but I have failed at it once. There we go. Got it. Nuke hits the city. She feels cold even though she feels nuclear heat. Blah, blah, blah. And let's see where we stand as far as playtime. Hour and 38 minutes. 3 deaths. Not too terribly shabby, if you ask me. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Have a good day.